Hi everyone, this is Mama D coming at you with an unboxing. This is a very unusual deck. It is a Rider-Waite base deck and it is called the Unveiled Tarot. And as you can see, there's a picture inside a picture, and I'm just going to let you look at the sides, kind of get a look for the back. Another picture. Very sturdy box. The back says, pull aside the veil and take a closer look at the tarot you thought you knew. The card images in award-winning artist Jesse Lonergan's Unveiled Tarot are pictures within pictures, emphasizing the multifaceted archetypes that animate all tarot decks. With humor and heart and style, this 80-card deck and accompanying guidebook add dimension and depth that allow you, whether a beginner or expert reader, to deepen your practice. So it pops open from the back and a box slides out of this. And this box also has pictures. And we're going to slide the contents out. And so I think I left one in there. And you can see it's pretty sturdy. We'll set that aside. The guidebook, a small hardcover. And let's look inside it. Starts right away with the major arcana. And it goes through all the cards. You can see they're colored pictures. And it goes through all the cards. The minors don't have pictures, but there's a small description. It's just to the point, matter of fact. Right here is a 3-card spread example. It's a small book, but it has a lot of information, especially on the majors. There are 2 extra cards here in the majors. I'm going to set that aside. I'll show you the 2 cards first. The first one is the Mob, and that is about being in a group, a movement of some sort. You're part of a bigger picture, so that is called the Mob. And the other one is the Puppeteer. And this is someone who's manipulative, someone who pulls the strings, someone who is able to have things look in their favor and make others do what they want by their words and actions, the Puppeteer. Now let's get to the deck. This is the back. Not too thick, not too thin, able to shuffle easy. Let's start with the Fool. And you can see there he is with a bunch of other people. He's at a podium. So you can see how these are pictures inside of pictures. That is the Fool. The Magician, you can see him in there. There's the Magician. A lot of the other symbolism that you can draw from to have intuitive reads. It's a High Priestess right there. Looks like she's part of a rock band. Different deck for sure. The Empress. I like the roots and all the green around. Card of Earth. The Emperor, a stone set figure. The Hierophant, traditional card, but he himself is a nature with a wreath, with a headband of flowers and Another Earth card. The Lovers. Looks like they're at work. The Chariot. Looks like there's a flag he's holding and a race of some kind. The Chariot. Here is the Strength card. The Hermit. Interesting, he's walking amongst all the city people. The Wheel of Fortune, you can see they're gambling. There's all the animals. Wheel of Fortune. Justice. The Hanged Man. Waters looks like submerged, but there's desert as well. The Hanged Man. I love this death card. It's traditional Marseille style on a rider-waite horse. Death. Temperance. Looks like she might be a bartender. The Devil. You can see. There he is. The Tower. People falling. The Star. An astrologer looking up at the stars. The Moon, and there are the pillars and the dogs and the wolves. But she is dreaming. The Moon. The Sun. Roller coaster. Judgment. The World. Ace of Swords. Two of Swords. Three of Swords. Like in a martini there. Four of Swords. Five of Swords. Six of Swords, movement forward, but in an airplane. Seven of Swords. Eight of Swords. Nine of Swords. 10 of Swords. A backstabber. Page of Swords. Knight of Swords. Queen of Swords. She has a veil. And King of Swords. Heart is small. Ace of Cups. And coming out of the water, I like that. Two of Cups. Three of Cups. Four of Cups. Five of Cups. There's the spilled cups down there. Very a way to read intuitively with all the different symbolism. Six of Cups. Seven of Cups. Eight of Cups. Leaving. Jumping off. Nine of Cups. Ten of Cups. Page of Cups inside the water. Knight of Cups. Queen of Cups. King of Cups. Next is the Wands. Ace of Wands. Two of Wands. Three of Wands. Four of Wands on top of a cake. Five of Wands. Six of Wands. Seven of Wands. Eight of Wands. Nine of Wands. 10 of Wands. Page of Wands. Knight of Wands. Queen of Wands. And King of Wands. Interesting. Ace of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. There's one up there. Looks like a grenade. Three of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles, holding them tight. Five of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles in her garden. 10 of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. So these are very different cards. I think there could be a lot of intuitive hits with readings based on all the pictures. For those of you who like scenic pictures, this would be a great deck for you. I am going to read a short reading for the collective. I do like Pip decks, Marseille decks, although this is very interesting and I'm curious to read with it. I'm not sure this would be an everyday deck for me, but for those of you who rely on the scenic pictures, this would be a great deck to grab a lot of intuitive hits on while you're reading. lots of 2 extra cards, so see if those 2 pop out. All right, let me try from the top, from the middle, and the bottom. And right now there's the 5 of Wands. Shows that there might be some conflict going on, inner conflict or external conflict. Looks like there's a crowd. They all want to have their opinion heard. Too many cooks in the kitchen, too many opinions. And of course, everyone wants their way. So there's some kind of conflict going on around you. And why is this happening? I have the sun, and you can see it's like a roller coaster. And isn't that true when there's conflict? There's ups and downs. The sun is coming out. It seemed like everything was going well. There was some group participation, um, and everyone was getting along, but it led to there being a conflict of some kind. So, how are you going to handle this? I have the Knight of Pentacles, and you can see he's writing with other people. It takes time in your mundane world, in your health and physical and material world to deal with conflict. It's going to take time. Go slow at your pace, and it will work itself out. Keep marching on, keep going forward, and keep level-headed, and things will work out. Just stay on an even keel and keep moving. Alrighty, this is the Unveiled Tarot. Let me know in the comments what you think about this unusual deck, and I will see you next time. Bye.